Yeah, so greetings everybody, blessed love, yeah. So today we're gonna talk about accent, you know what I mean? Accent as far as where I'm from. Because sometimes I go to the grocery market and then sometimes people just ask me, man, where you from? You sound like you have an accent. So I say, well, it sounds like I have an accent, which means maybe I'm losing my accent, right? So anyway, I wanted to address this and I also wanted to kind of describe certain accents like we use in the Caribbean island, certain people we've been around. Okay, first of all, let's start from the beginning. I was born in Dominica. Dominica has a different accent. When I say accent, I mean the language or the way we sound. And then I moved to St. Croix, Virgin Islands, pretty much from a young boy, age of 10. So you have the whole Virgin Islands to explore at the age of 10, so you're gonna pick up the accent, you're gonna pick up the culture, and you're gonna pick up certain things, which Caribbean culture is basically almost the same. We people, we deal with the same thing. We deal with the roots, the consciousness, the vibration, the cultural vibes. So we all Caribbean people from the West Indies to the U.S. Virgin Islands, we all have the same thing going on. Provision food, ital food, cultural food, organic things. But anyway, so in Dominica, for instance, like the accent is a little bit more thicker, thicker. And then St. Croix Virgin Islands, it's a little bit more. It's just totally different. It's almost like you from Georgia and then somebody from Florida, and you can tell, or Tennessee, all right. Say you from Georgia and somebody from Tennessee, just not even too far from Georgia, and Nashville, for instance, they have a country accent, and then you go down to Atlanta, and they have a different urban dynamic thing going on down there, right? Now, so okay, my point for making this video, sometimes I find myself going in and out. You know what I mean? In and out. Sometimes I go from sounding like Dominican. When I say Dominican, no, I don't mean Dominica Republic. I mean Dominica Commonwealth. And I find myself, whenever I talk to certain people, like if I talk to somebody from St. Croix, then I find myself talking like from St. Croix, Virgin Islands. So it's messed up in the brain. And then we have people who, in the Virgin Islands, when we was there, you also have people who from St. Kitts and from St. Vincent and from St. Lucia and Antigua, and it's a whole totally different dialect, a whole totally different thing now. So all in all, I've been exposed to a whole heap of accent, you know what I mean? So for instance, like in Dominica, if we say we're going down the street, we're gonna say we're going to go down the road. We're going to go down the street right down there. We're going to go down the street. Now in the Virgin Islands, they'll say, man, I going down the road, man. I go check you out later, man. I going down the road. You know what I mean? It's like a totally different thing. They talk faster. I going down the road, man. We're going to check you out later, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you means, you people, you people, you people don't want to make up you mind. You need to make up you mind in the Virgin Islands because, so long we're dealing with this power thing and the bill them so hot and so expensive and you ain't doing nothing about them thing, my son. You know what I mean? And my son is another thing they use down in my son is another thing they use down in the Virgin Islands to just express the emotion, express the you know what I mean? It's just a metaphor kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah. So and then you got Antigua, whereas they use me like Jamaicans. Me coming soon, man. Me coming soon. Me there, man. Me there. Everything blessed. Everything cool. You know what I mean? Me coming soon. Me go check you out later, right? Sin? So you got that accent going on, right? It's a whole different dialogue thing. So all in all, sometimes if I talk to Antiguan or Jamaican, I find myself kind of going in and out sometimes, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm willfully wanting to try to be like a Jamaican or try to be like a St. Croix person or trying to be like, a Dominican, which that's my birthplace, Roseau. I was raised in Lapland Village. So me want to come up here saying, well, yo, I trying to be like this, man, I trying to be like that, man, I trying to be nah. But whenever you expose at an early age to so many different diversity, culture within the Caribbean island, which I'm a reggae artist, so I meet all type of people from Jamaicans to St. Lucian to Antiguan to Barbados to just name a few. You know what I mean? St. Thomas, St. Croix, St. John, a whole heap of them. But my main accent really is going in and out of like St. Croix and Dominica. You know what I mean? Because most of the people that I really talk to are people from either they're from St. Croix. Actually, most people I really talk to, I talk to a lot of Jamaicans actually, because I know a whole heap of them. You know, we you know, reggae music, you know, Bert from Jamaica, you know, big up, large up. And if it wasn't Bert from Jamaica, my knowledge, well, you might have the knowledge of where it's Bert from, but for my knowledge, I know it was Bert from Jamaica, and we got inspired from Bob Marley music when we was growing up. So, you know, but the Caribbean island, like I said, the whole thing is the same. You know, we have the river, we have the carrying water on your head, we have the people them going to the garden, chopping up the wood them for the fire and all them thing, you know what I mean, cooking the fire, the breadfruit. Yo, name it. We do the same thing. Same thing, just different accent. So in my closing, man, I just wanted to give you guys a little sample of our accent, where we from, you know what I mean? And you know, just being around different diversity of Caribbean people accent, from Dominica to Jamaica to St. Croix, Antigua, and you know what I mean? So every once in a while my accent may go in and out, but being up in the United States now, sometimes I find myself talking like I'm from here, because I try to you know, for instance, like back in the days when I used to eat out in the drive-thru, the people couldn't understand nothing I was saying because I had just came up. So I had to kind of try to speak a little bit more proper English so they could understand where we're coming from. But what I was doing, really, I was messing up myself, you know what I mean? Because now I was kind of, you know what I mean, trying to conform to the language here and to please other people, you know? So they won't ask me a whole heap of questions in the window, because sometimes they even have to tell me, pull up to the window, you know what I mean? I can't understand nothing you're saying. So I say, okay, well, cool. May I have a sub, you know, a tuna sandwich, please? I would like to have some lettuce and some tomatoes, blah, 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 blah. So I actually, over the years, it started to creep up on me slowly, and then my accent started to change up. So sometimes if you hear me talking like I'm from so and so because I'm talking to so and so, it's because that's just how I was raised, you know what I mean? It's just one of them things where it's very it could be confusing, because sometimes I try to find out my own accent, which is like I don't even know it, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, man, peace be unto you, my brothers. Blessed Sabbath day today, Saturday. And yeah, man, so if you like this channel, you know, and you haven't subscribed to my network, subscribe to my network. And yeah, man, give I and I a thumbs up, man, until we meet again. And the Jamaican them will say, yeah, man, blessed, peace and love. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. Where we'll say, yeah, man, we'll catch up later, man, you know what I mean? And the Dominican will say, yeah, man, free up yourself, man. Blessed love. Respect. All right.
You mash up all wickedness in a creation. Yeah. Jaja is my love. Jaja is my love.